Hi children, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to see chapter 3, playing with numbers. In that particularly we will see about divisibility rules. What is that? Divisibility rules. Why we are going to see these rules means by doing division work easier. We no need to divide any larger number by smaller number. Okay, without normal division work we can tell the particular number is divisible by another number. Without actual division we can tell this number is divisible by that number. For example, 1,508 is divisible by 2, divisible by 3, it is not divisible by 7, like that. Without normal division we can say easily whether it is divisible by that or not. So in that purpose these rules are helping us. We are going to use these rules for solving division sum easily. Okay, about that only we are going to see here in this class. Before going to see, let me recall what we have seen in the last class. What we have seen in the last class? What is that? About prime and composite numbers. Okay, factors, multiples, additionally prime and composite we have seen. Okay, what are prime numbers? Just recall, what are prime numbers? The numbers having only two factors are called prime numbers. What we have seen regarding prime numbers numbers having only two factors are called prime numbers. Example 2, 3, 5, 7, etc. The numbers which have exactly two factors are called prime numbers. And then composite number we have seen. What are composite numbers? Numbers having more than two factors. Numbers having more than two factors are called composite numbers. Example 4, 6, 8, 9, etc. Clear? See, about this only we have seen in the last class. Based on that activity also we have done. Sieve of Eratosthenes, finding prime numbers between 1 to 100. Clear? After that, today we will see test of divisibility of numbers. There are many rules mentioned in the book. We will see one by one now. First rule, divisibility by 2 rule. What is that? Divisibility by 2 rule. What it is telling means, if a number has, see first rule, divisibility by 2 rule. What it is telling? If a number has 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, in this any one number, if a number has in its ones place, then it is divisible by 2. If a number has 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, among these digits any one number has in its ones place, then it is divisible by 2. This is the rule of dividing any number by 2. What is that? What is given here? If a number has in its ones place 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Among these digits any one number is present in the particular ones place, then we can tell the given number is divisible by 2. This is the rule of divisible by 2. See, for example, 2346. This number is divided by 2 or not. How do you check? Normally, like this. No needed. This type of work is not necessary here. We will divide this number. We will check whether it is divisible by 2 or not using the rule. What rule is telling? It is telling to focus its ones place. In ones place, which are the numbers must be there? Among these digits 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. in this any 1 is present in its ones place, then we can tell this number is divisible by 2. Suppose here is 7. So 7 is in ones place. 7 is not a multiple of 2, but these are multiples of 2. Yes or no? 2, 1, 2 is 2, 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6, 4 2s are 8, 5 2s are 10, again 12, 14, 16 like that. So in these digits only any one digit will come in multiples of 2. Clear? In that multiples of 2, if you watch closely the ones place numbers, you will get these digits only. So that only the rule derived like this. In the ones place of the number, in these digits any one present, we can tell that is divisible by 2. Suppose other number present, we can tell this is not divisible by 2. It is not divisible by 2. Clear? We no need to work out normal division. Clear? So why we are, again I am telling part, why we are using divisibility rules, what is the purpose of reading these rules, means without actual division we can finalize the answer, whether we can check the number whether it is divisible by this or not. Clear? So that only we are going to learn these rules. First rule is divisibility by 2. Divisibility by 2 means what must be there in its ones place? 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Clear? Next, divisibility by 3. What it is telling? If the sum of the digits, if the sum nothing but addition of which? Sum of the digits of a number. Sum of the digits of a number. Sum of the digits of a number is multiples of 3. That means third table number. Multiples of 3. Then it is divisible by 3. Then it is divisible by 3. This is the rule of dividing by 3. What it is telling? If the sum of the digits of a number is multiples of 3. Multiples of 3 means what are that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, etc. Clear? Then we can tell that is divisible by 3. For example, I am taking 123. 123 is divisible by 3 or not? Will you divide normally? No need. With the help of divisibility by 3 rule, we can check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. How? What it is telling? Sum of the digits. Add this 123. Sum of the digits means what comes? 1 plus 2 plus 3. So 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. So sum of the digits of this number is here 6. 6 is a multiple of 3. Yes or no? Multiple of 3. Therefore, we can tell 123 is divisible by 3. No need to work out like this. With the help of the rule, we can decide whether the particular number is divisible by the 3 table or not. Understood, children? See, for another one example I am showing here. $127 is divisible by 3 or not. How we will check? As per this rule, what it is telling? Sum of the digits of the given number is multiples of 3. We will check. 1 plus 2 plus 7. Sum of the digits. What comes? 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 7, 10. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 7, 10. Is 10 divisible by 3? That means multiples of 3. 10 is not coming in third table. So we can tell 10 is not divided by 3. That means multiples of 3. Therefore, 127 also not divisible by 3. Like that. Understood? So with using the rules, easily we can solve the sum whether it is divisible by the given number or not. Clear? Next, divisibility by 4. What this rule is telling means, it is telling two conditions. One is, before going to apply this rule, that means divisibility by 4 rule, the number must have 3 digits or more than that. 3 digits or more than that. Divisibility by 4 rule. First condition, the number must have 3 digits or more than that. More than that. Second, okay, for this I am taking one example, 742. See here, the 742 contains 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. Or more than that also you can take. Clear? Like this. Second condition, what it tells means, the last 2 digits of the number, last 2 digits means nothing but ones and tens. Last 2 digits of the number is either 0, 0 or multiples of 4. Multiples of 4. This is the condition of divisibility by 4 rule. What are the two conditions it is telling? The number must have 3 digits or more than that. Secondly, the last 2 digits of the number is, last 2 digits nothing but ones and tens. Either 0, 0 or multiples of 4. That means the given number is divisible by 4. Clear? Suppose you can ask me, ma'am, here condition number 1, 3 digits only or more than that. But what about less than 3 digit numbers? There how we can solve? You can ask. So there what to do? This rule is not applicable to use there. There you have to suppose 27, 28 I am taking. It is a 2 digit number. You can't apply this rule. There you have to solve by normal division only. 2 digits, single digit and all, by normal division method you have to solve. 3 digits and more than that only this rule is possible. Say for example 742, 48 I am taking. It is a 3 digit number. So first condition satisfied. Second condition, what it's telling? Last 2 digits is either 0, 0 or divisible by 4. In that basis it should be. So last 2 digits of 748. What are that? Ones and tens means 48 is the last 2 digit numbers. It is divisible by 4 or not? We will check. Yeah. 12 fours are 48. So 48 is divisible by 4. Therefore, we can tell 748 is also divisible by 4. Clear? Some other examples. See for example 100 or 1000 I am taking. It is a 4 digit number, 1, 2, 3, 4. So first condition satisfied. What is the second condition of this rule? Last 2 digit is either 0, 0 or 4. So here last 2 digit is 0, 0. Therefore we can tell 1000 is divisible by 4. Check whether it is divisible by or not. By normal division check. See, in 10, 2 fours are 8, remainder 2, bring 0, you become 20 now. In that 5 fours are there, 20, remainder 0, bring it 0 times. So 250 into 4 become 1000. So we normal division also we checked it is divisible by 4. Clear? No need to work out in all the category normal division sum. No need. With the help of rule we can finalize the answer. Clear children? So what is the condition of divisibility by 4 means? Two conditions it framed. The first one is take a number must have either 3 digits or more than that. Second condition, the last two digit of the number is either 0, 0 or divisible by 4. In that category, if the number is there, we can tell the given number is divisible by 4. Clear? This division work is not necessary here. For showing you, I have solved it. Next, divisibility by 5 rule. What it is telling? Before seeing the divisibility by 5 rule, we just go through the multiple of 5. What are multiples of 5? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, etc. Clear? If you closely watch its ones place, you come to know. See, 1 5 is 5. 2 5s are 10, 3 5s are 15, 4 5s are 20, 5 5s are 25, etc. Just watch all its ones numbers, ones place numbers of multiples of 5. Which numbers are repeatedly coming here? 0 or 5. 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, like that only. If you take 1000th step also, you will get in its ones place, among these two digits, any one digit only. You no need to, you can't get some other numbers there. Clear? So, in that basis, the rule is given here. In which way? If the number has in its ones place either 0 or 5, then it is divisible by 5. What is that? What is the rule of divisibility by 5, children? If a number has in its ones place either 0 or 5, then it is divisible by 5. For example, ones place must have 0 or 5. Keep it in mind. 745. My question is whether it is divisible by 5 or not. Will you divide normally? No need. Using the rule, we can tell whether it is divisible by it or not. What is the rule of divisibility by 5? In its ones place, among these two digits, any one must be 0 or 5. In 745, 5 is present in its ones place. So, rule is satisfied here. So, what do you give finally? Therefore, 745 is divisible by 5. Suppose 878 is given like that. Is divisible by 5? This is the question. What to do? Will you divide? Division work should not be there. You must apply the rule only. So, see its ones place. What is present there? 8. 8 is in ones place. But our condition, there must be 0 or 5. But here 8 is present. So, we can decide 878 is not divisible by 5. Clear, children? Like this only, divisible by 10 also, very easiest one. What is that? Before going to see the rule of divisibility by 10, you observe the multiples of 10. What are multiples of 10? 1 10 is 10, 2 10s are 20, 3 10s are 30, 40, 50, 60, etc. If you watch all its ones place, you come to know what? All its ones place, only the digit 0 is available. Clear? So, from based on this, the result is framed here. Divisibility by 10 rule. What it is telling? If a number has its ones place 0, then it is divisible by 10. If a number has in its ones place 0, then it is divisible by 10. Clear? For example, 6450 is divisible by 10 or not? This is the question. What is the rule of divisibility by 10? In its ones place, 0 must be there. Yeah, in this, which is the ones place? This is the ones place. What is present here? 0 is present here. Therefore, we can say 6450 is divisible by 10. Clear? Because in the multiples of 10, all the numbers getting 0 as the ones place number. So that only the rule framed, if a number has in its ones place 0, then it is divisible by 10. For example, one more number I am taking, 743 is divisible by 10 or not? This is the question. What to do? 3 is in its ones place, therefore it is not divisible by 10. What is the condition of divisibility by 10? There must be 0 only. But here 3 is present, so we can tell it is not divisible by 10. See, next up to this, what are the rules we have seen? Divisibility by 2, divisibility by 3, divisibility by 4, divisibility by 5, and then 10. Few more rules given. We will see that. The next rule is divisibility by 6. Divisibility by 6. What it is telling? Before going to apply this rule, we will see a glance the factors of 6. What are the factors of 6? Especially prime factors wise. Prime numbers, what is prime number? Just now we have seen, no? Prime numbers means only it has 2 factors. Clear? For example, 2, 3, 5, etc. So what are the prime factors of 6 means? 2, 3 are 6. All other factors means 1, 6 is 6. 2, 3 are 6. So 1, 2, 3, 6 are the factors of 6. But especially prime factors means here we can tell 2 and 3 only. So before going to apply this rule, that means for checking whether the particular number is divisible by 6 or not, we have to check first whether the given number is divisible by 2 and 3 or not. If a number is divisible by 2 and 3 both, then it is divisible by 6 also. What I am trying to tell here, divisibility by 6 rule you have to apply. There is no specific rule for this. There we have to apply the given 2 rules, divisibility by 2 and 3 together. If a number is divisible by 2 and 3 together, then we can say it is divisible by 6 also. See children, again I am telling, there is no specific rule for divisibility by 6. For checking whether a particular number is divisible by 6 or not, what we have to do? First of all, we have to apply these rules together. If the number is divisible by 2 and 3, then it is also divisible by 6. Why? Because 2 and 3 are factors of 6. Clear? This is the rule for divisibility by 6. For checking whether one number is divisibility by 6 or not, what you have to do first of all? We have to check whether the given number is divisible by 2 table and 3 table or not. If in both cases it is okay, then we can finalize our answer. The given number is divisible by 6 also. Suppose divisibility by 2 ways okay, but 3 ways not possible means your final answer will be like this only. The given number is not divisible by 6. Clear? For example, here 126 I am taking. We will check whether this is divisible by 6th table or not. See here, we have to check whether it is divisible by 6 or not. For that, what I told now, first of all, we have to apply here whether it is divisible by 2 and 3 are not. We will check. First apply divisibility by 2 rule. What it is telling? The number must have in its ones place 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Among these digits, any one digit must be there in the given number. See, in 126, what is in ones place? Here, 6 is in ones place. 6 is in ones place. Therefore, it is divisible by 2. Therefore, 126 is divisible by 2. So, in the first case, it is okay. Come to second rule, divisibility by 3. What is the rule of divisibility by 3? Sum of the digits is divisible by 3. Yes or no? What is the rule of this number? If the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the given number also divisible by 3. This is the rule. So, sum of the digits means 1 plus 2 plus 6. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 6, 9. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 6, 9. 9 is divisible by 3. We know well. Therefore, 126 also divisible by 3. Clear? So, this 126 is divisible by 2. Also 3. Therefore, your final answer in which way will you give? Therefore, 126 is also divisible by 6. Again I am telling, for divisibility by 6 rule, there is no specific rule. In which way you will check whether it is divisible by 6 or not? By applying divisibility by 2 condition and 3 condition together. In both cases possible, then we can decide it is also divisible by 6. Suppose in one category it is suitable, in another category it is not suitable, means here you have to give final answer 126 is not divisible by 6, like that. Clear? Next, divisibility by 8th rule we will see. What is it? Divisibility by 8. This is same as divisibility by 4 only. For divisibility by 4, what we have seen? It made 2 conditions. Yes or no? The first condition, the number must have 3 digits and more than that. 3 digits or more than that. Second condition, last 2 digits of the number is multiples of 4 or either 0, 0. Like that given. Here, that is divisibility by 8th rule is same as divisibility by 4 only. Here, extra one more digit it is mentioned. What is that? The given number must have 4 digits or more. 4 digits or more than that the number have. Secondly, the last 3 digits of the number. They last 2 digits. Here, last 3 digits. Last 3 digits is either 0, 0, 0 or multiples of 8. 8th table number must be there. Like that they told. For example, I am taking this number. See, 4 digits they told, but I have taken 3 digits. Suppose 2 digit, single digit. Like this if we take, will you apply this rule? No, it is not applicable in this category because condition itself they told to apply divisibility by 8th rule. The first condition, the number must be 4 digits or more than that. 4 digits or more than that. But we have taken 3 digits, 2 digits, single digit. Here and all how to solve means by normal division only. Normal division wise we can solve this. Clear? If the number has more than that, more than 4 digits or more only, we can apply this rule. Keep it in mind. So I am taking here Like this, 7456. 4-digit number I have taken. So 4-digit, first condition, okay. What about the second condition of this rule? Last 3 digit is either 000 or divisible by 8. That means multiples of 8. So last 3 digits means ones, tens, hundreds. Together you have to take. That means here in this number I had 456. Take that. 456 is divisible by 8 or not? We have to check. In 45, how many 8s are there? 1 8 is 8, 2 8s are 16, 3 8s are 24, 4 8s are 32, 5 8s are 40, 6 8s are 48. But we have here 45. So how many times possible? 5 times only. 5 8s are 40. Remainder 5 comes. Bring it. It becomes 56 now. In 56, how many 8s are possible? 7 8s are 56. Remainder 0. So exactly 456 is divided by 8 exactly. That means we can tell here 456 is divisible by 8 exactly. Therefore, we can decide 7456 also divisible by 8 exactly. Clear, children? Like this only you have to apply the rule. You no need to work out up to the last by normal division. Clear? For checking purpose, last 3 digits only you have to divide by 8. Clear? So what is divisibility by 8? Then first condition, the number must have 4 digits or more than that. Second condition, last 3 digits is either 3 zeros or divisible by 8. Next, divisibility by 9. What is that? Divisibility by 9. This is same as divisibility by 3. What is that? In divisibility by 3 condition, what we have said? If the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the given number is divisible by 3. Like that only for 9 also. Divisible by 9. Sum of the digits. If sum of the digits of a number, sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 9, then it is divisible by 9. Then it is divisible by 9. This is the rule. How to check whether a number is divisible by 9 or not? You have to add its all the digits. At that time your answer is divisible by 9, you can give the answer the whole number also divisible by 9. For example, like this I am taking 1236 is divisible by 9 or not? How to check? Apply the rule. What it is telling? Sum of the digits. Added sum of the digits, what comes? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6. 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 6 12. Is 12 divisible by 9? 1 9 is 9, 2 9s are 18. But here our addition digit is final answer is here 12. So we can say 12 is not divisible by 9. 12 is not divisible by 9. Therefore 1236 also not divisible by 9. Clear, children? Like this only you have to finish the answer. Understood? Up to this rule enough. Remaining one more rule is there. What is it? Divisibility by 11. That we will see in the next class. Just to recall up to this what we have discussed about divisibility rules. Why we are using why we have to learn these rules? What is the purpose of reading? Because these rules are helping us to solve the sum easily. Without normal division, we can check whether a particular number is divisible by the sum other digit or not. Clear? So for that only we are going to learn these rules. Today we have discussed many rules. What are that? Divisibility by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, last rule is there 11, that we will see in the next class. Again I am telling, divisibility by 2 means in the number that means in its ones place among these digits 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, any one digit is present, we can tell the given number is divisible by 2. Okay, ones place number we have to focus. Clear? Divisibility by 3 means sum of the digits like this. Divisible by 3, then it is divisible by 3. Divisibility by 4, condition 1, the number must have 3 digits or more than that, and then last 2 digits, nothing but ones and tens places, is either 0, 0 or multiples of 4. This is the condition for dividing any number by 4. Divisibility by 5, in its ones place either 0 or 5 it must have. Divisibility by 6, there is no specific rule, we have to apply there 2 rules, divisibility by 2 and 3. In both cases it is okay, then we can tell the given number is divisible by 6. Because 2 3s are 6, 2 and 3 are factors of 6. So there we have to apply the 2 rules. Divisibility 7, it is not given our book, I will tell you in the next class extra about that. Divisibility by 8 means the number must have 4 digits or more than that. Then last 3 digits of the number is either 3 zeros like 0, 0, 0 or multiples of 8. In that basis it should be. Divisibility by 9, sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 9, then it is divisible by 9 like that. Divisibility by 10 rule, what is it? Very easiest, the ones place number must be 0. Suppose other than 0 some other number present, you can decide the given number is not divisible by 10. Clear children? So up to this enough. Today we have discussed about divisibility rules having many numbers 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Clear? Remaining 7 and 11 I will tell you in the next class. Based on this worksheet will come, take practice. Thank you.